What's poppin', everybody? Empress J, the Healing Oracle, checking in for another day and another message. Now, today, I did something different, and instead of just getting a regular channel message, I got a channeled message through writing, okay, which is new, but I could feel the difference, and it was like how I feel when I give a message regular like this. It just kept going. So I'm gonna give you an excerpt of it because I ain't gonna read everything because I need you to want to search for more of what I'm saying because it's some things that I figured out in myself, and I just want to pretty much, I know my soul's purpose is to help other people do the same. In times of need, in times of desperation, in times of being alone. There's a lot of people out here we've lost a lot of people along the way that felt so alone that they took their own life, or they allowed themselves to be drawn into things that were not for them, but sometimes feeling alone will draw you the wrong way. So, on the quest for the ultimate self, the highest version of myself, to fix the inadequacies that I've been facing, to kind of put an end to the hardships that I face, on the search for wondering why things happen, I found some things out that if I just believe, I just work on the things inside of myself that I can handle and control, putting down a lot of things on the feet of my angels, learning more about them, learning more about signs and symbols, learning more about the things that make me feel better when I'm sad, when I'm alone. Because when you're first against a wall, your back is against the wall, you don't have no choice but to fight your way out. And times we physically weak. This is all the strength that you will ever need. Your brain, your mind, your body, soul. One, okay? Being one with higher self, source, power, ultimate power of self, knowing who one is, knowing that you control you. You know what I'm saying? You control how you think, you control how you feel. Like if stuff's messed up, you can fix it. Nothing is impossible, bro, sis. Nothing impossible. Mm-mm. Seek within for all the answers that you need, right? Because they don't come just from like you. They come from the highest self. Take all the questions, all the things that you feel, and take it inside. Sit 10, 15 minutes a day and connect. Put some music on. Find a quiet spot where no one else is around. You can be unbothered and tap in. Okay? It's easy as that. You know what I'm saying? And start believing in you. And that someone above, some spirit, some entity, whatever you believe, you know what I'm saying? Higher beings, lower beings, a greater being, and then little ones that help along the way, whatever. Ancestors, orishas, whatever you believe. Believe, though, okay? Doing none of this alone. So, with that being said, I'm gonna just read a little bit what I wrote, okay? Because I want y'all. This is my purpose. I found my purpose through finding myself. You understand what I'm saying? So, my job is to help everybody else kind of, you know what I'm saying, understand what I understand, and I know you already do because you wouldn't be here listening to me. Which, by the way, appreciate everyone who's come by, stopped by, you know what I'm saying, checked out my videos, dropped me a line or two. Baby, you're appreciated. That keeps me going. That keeps me wanting to quest more from self so that I can help you. Each level I reach, we're going to reach together, right? So, if you're new, thanks for stopping by to the healing vibe because we vibing, we healing, we trying to get through it all. We not trying no more. We doing right. We doing it. We getting through obstacles that we never thought that we could get through, right? Without the help of many people, no support sometimes. We doing it with self, for self, by self, and source. Spirit, angels, orishas, whatever you believe, right? So, just keep holding on to that, right? Because some days it's hard. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I always put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Love yourself. Number one. But channel message from the divine. I want y'all to hear a little bit of this. Let me know when I write my book. Y'all gonna buy it When I start my zines, my pamphlets, y'all gonna go grab them, cause I got a lot to offer, right? Knowledge of self, knowledge equal wisdom, equal understanding slash culture, all together become one ultimate self, reach source easier, right? Then we one with the divine, excuse me, stumbling. The messages come fast. Sometimes the words get screwed up. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you can hear me good. So I'm not going to give you everything. I can't give you everything. I need you to want more of what I'm talking about, okay? Because this is the things that we already know. We just don't. Some of us ain't reach it there, or we need confirmation, right? I'm here to confirm it. So here we go. All right. So lost in a place between time and space, I shine brighter than the sun, for it lends its light my way. I finally have found the truth of the unseen. I am the light. Eyes were shut, never realizing the light from within until its light was the only friend. Lost, no one around, just a constant sound of loneliness. Found from within, finally all elements align. Now I finally am alive. Between space and time, I am not without sins. Just found the truth and guidance from the source. Allowed me the knowledge which brought abundant wisdom just from going within. Lost and now found. I am me, I am you. Together we are one. Find out your soul's divinity. Open your eyes to truly see the light from which we run with fright. From the sweetness of the light. Within it we are free. Free your mind, your soul is divine. Free your mind and let your soul fly higher than the sky. Accept the mission from source. Together, mind, body, and soul reach the highest height. Fly to the sky, free within, body, mind, and soul. Together, all one. Fly high, past what has torn your resolve. Don't fret, you can be repaired. Go within to be without the need for answers. You have the blueprint for the greatness of yourself to achieve the best height you could imagine. Best friend of self is self. Best friend of self is self. No one else but self and source need influence. You understand? No one else but self and source need influence this vessel. Okay? No influence other than the one from within is needed. Okay? The only way to understand the truth about life is to ask first of all, who am I? Right? To understand the life that is needed for you is to ask, when am I achieving? What am I achieving to become? What am I achieving to become? Who do we individually want to be? For each, the answer is uniquely made. To answer this question, eyes must be completely open. Okay. To whom you are as an individual. No one can imagine what the other person has done or even lived through. So essentially, we have no right to tell another that their thoughts are in any way wrong or that they are living wrong because of their values, okay? We have only the need to fight for whom we are through the toughest ordeals. We only need to fight for whom we are through the toughest ordeals. One can be enemy number one. When eyes start to truly open, everything can be seen and the sight may be overwhelming. Go within, that is the only way we may know the truth. Knowing that we may be physically alone, we are always supported by the divine. Going within gives self time to understand that we are not alone, okay? And we are in command of being, of the being that you see. Going within oneself allows you to understand that you only, that we are, going within oneself. See, that's what these channel messages sometimes hard to read it. Going within oneself to understand that we are alone. We alone are in command of the body you see. Going within allows us to understand that we alone are the commander of this body, this self, this human that you see, us in source. You understand what I'm trying to say? All that you need, any answer that you seek of who am I? What am I here for? You know, when you get that feeling like you know you're here for more, you know that there's something about you that allows you to see and feel things on a different level. Once you are okay with who you are completely, the past, the present, because you know the future is going to be aligned as long as you're aligned. What you take in is what you become. What you believe, what you think is who you are. You have to align it for the assignment. So if at some point in your life you start feeling really down and you start feeling alone, you've got to go within and fix that. You know, so many people out here are not realizing that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They are in control of these thoughts. Don't nobody know what you've been through. Only you and the source. You rely on their ideas of you. They tell you who you are. They make you feel who you are. When you're on the right track, you feel that. So, understanding my writings is understanding that Source wants us to understand that we are in control of our thoughts. We are in control of who we are. Love yourself. The more you love yourself, the more love you put into your vessel, into your soul, your spirit. Okay? That's when you find yourself. That's when ultimate love, ultimate understanding, wisdom, knowledge, all of that is achieved. Okay, you be somewhere in the clouds understanding some things that took so long to get, but the only thing you need to rely on is how you feel. Anything that you feel is what we will see. Okay, you love yourself, you take time with the things that need time, and you move forward past the things that no longer serve you on your mission. Because let me tell you, and I'ma always say this, love is not hard. Okay, it's easy. Any type of love, it's easy. Yes, there's some tough love, but tough love and just not love is definitely two different things. And trust your intuition to guide you through everything. Your intuition is your higher self. The more you listen to it, is listening to God, is listening to your reaches, listening to your ancestors, following your soul's mission. Okay, because that's the job. That is the job. Everything will be in alignment. The only thing you can fix first before you fix any other big fires is the fire within. Okay, no matter what you've been through, no matter who abandoned you, no matter who told you wasn't shit, no matter who let you down, abandoned you, you got to find the strength within to reach your soul's divinity. Become the best you no matter what the circumstances that were laid ahead of you, what you support you've had or haven't had. You got to rely on how you feel about yourself and who you want to be known as, who you want to become, how you feel with yourself. That relationship with number one is the ultimate relationship. That is the main thing you need to worry about every day, is how you feel about yourself. What are you pouring into your cup? What are you pouring into yourself that's going to be without? Because how you are in here is how you're seen out here. I don't care what a person says. Like they say, a person could be beautiful out here and ugly in here. For me, some of us see a little deeper right away. Some people that may be bright to you is not to me. I could see, okay, the soul, the aura, it shows itself. And if you pay attention to your light, you start to see who you are. and you give yourself 10 to 15 minutes a day to tap into yourself and into source and really start listening, fixing the things that you can fix, only the things you can fix. Some things out of our control, we gotta wait on them. Sometimes shit be hard, but you still just gotta wait. You gotta just pray on that shit, and it's real. You ain't gotta pray every single day. You know, if you forget, they still know. Sometimes you just gotta say, angels, ancestors, orishas, higher power, guide me through this day. Help me through whatever obstacles may come my way. Give me the strength to move forward in the way you want me to on my mission. Enough said. They hear you. Whatever you need to say. If you need light your candle, make sure you have a safe, you know, pretty little place that you honor them. It don't gotta be the greatest. You could just have a glass of water there and a candle. Wherever you could go, even if you ain't got that. Somewhere where you could tap in. Sit, talk to yourself within here. Talk to the source. You have a question. You get your answer. It may not come right away. Okay, and you have to pay attention to things, your dreams, the thoughts that just show up when you think about something, you know, that you didn't get that on your own. The more you pay attention, because it's always been there, we just push it down with superficial things and programming that we no longer need. So it's time to reprogram things. Number one thing is programming, understanding of self, who we are, who we want to be in this lifetime. Okay, the soul needs to be fed good things. You need to pay attention to your soul, your spirit, the entity within. This outside is a vessel. Okay, this is like classroom work. Moving forward to where we going next. We have to focus on what we can control. We have to focus on the fact that we can't control everything. And when things happen, you don't have to feel like life is over. Pray on it, meditate on it. You're going to get through it, okay? Find a way to focus your mind on figuring it out, learning the lesson in every situation because there's one to be had, okay? Always a lesson. Once you get the lessons, it's like easier to get through it. Some of those things when you're like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, like I'm really in pain, you know what I'm saying? And you can only deal with it with yourself. That is the best time of your life to rearrange anything that is an inadequacy for you moving forward. Anything that stands in your way, you can figure it out by going within and asking yourself questions, leaving certain things, your baggage behind, leaving things down that you can't control. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that we want to control and we want to fix. Only thing we can fix is our way of thinking when things don't work out our way. We can only fix our ways of dealing with things. We can only fix the things that we're around. You are your circumstances. You are what you think about. You are what you have around you. You are what you eat. You are everything. That everything is a way of living which helps to correct the way of thinking. Everything together allows you an easier life, an easier thought process. Yes, there's still things that come your way, but it'll be easier to roll through it. It'll be easier to get through it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you'll be more focused and in tune and know what to do when things don't work out. Okay, instead of constantly putting yourself in the mental capacity like life is over, because I've done that a lot of times until I realize what I'm talking about. You understand? And if you watch my videos, you hear some of my testimony. I've been through some really rough things, and I know if I've been through bad things and rough things, other people have too. Probably worse. But we got through it, and we still here. We still gonna fight for another day, and we're not gonna lose out on who we really are because of things and circumstances that happened to us. That stuff had to happen, because if not, we wouldn't understand how strong we really are. You know what I'm saying? We won't understand the power that we own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get through anything. Once you really hone that in, yeah, some situations be like, damn, how am I getting through it? I don't know, but between me, angels, Orisha's source, self, I'ma get it. I'ma get it. It may be a little rough. Some days I might have to pray a whole lot more. more with more intent, wording things correctly for the things that I need from the source. They give me the answers for the questions that I ask, making it not surface level, really digging deep, digging into the who that I am and the who I want to be, and living my purpose, having to drop the things that no longer serve me, people, places, and things, and situations, mind, ways of thinking, had to reprogram. It's not easy. I said all that to say you are divine. You have to constantly be putting your best foot forward in every situation. When you want to achieve the highest point of self, understanding who you really are, your purpose, being able to have life a little bit more easier, being able to handle things even when you have to handle them on your own. Know that you already been doing that. It's just now we awaken to the fact that like there's other things around us, entities, and other ways of thinking other than what we were taught. We haven't been completely taught this. We needed to find out certain things. Things had to happen to us so that we could understand our strength. So remember your soul's divinity. Don't forget who you are. No matter what, go within. Nobody's nobody's measure of you, nobody's idea of you is more important than the one you have with yourself. Okay? So, if I wrote a book, when I write my book, I hope y'all look for it because it'll be out soon. Little pamphlets and stuff. So that's just a little excerpt from what I wrote, and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you again for being here. Like, share, subscribe my stuff. Yeah, and I hope that you really found content like worth of my content, because this is a real channel message, and I do a lot of channel messages by just sitting here and vibing to the music, and so it talks to me. But I wrote this, and it's a lot. But it's like the blueprint. You have the blueprint. Another thing I'm gonna say, you have the blueprint of the life you want to live, right? Check this out. You got the blueprint in here. The person you want to be, it's already there. Need you go inside and go, boop. I am the best me. I will always put my best foot forward. No matter what I've done, doesn't define who I am. Those things help make me understand who I really am and how things can go in life and be able to teach other people with the things I've been through. Come on now. Like, share, subscribe. Okay? Later.